Well, hello, and welcome to Lazy Daisy Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're watching live or replay, I appreciate you spending a little time with me. Now, my goal is to inspire you to make beautiful creations and to use your Stampin' Up! Products. I'll show you a few tips and tricks along the way, and we're just going to have a little bit of fun, okay? So, hi, I am Darla Morris, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in beautiful Granbury, Texas. If you see anything you like today that I'm showing or demonstrating, you can get it at my online store, which I'll show you when I turn the camera down here in a minute. And I'll also show you my current host code. Now, when you use this host code, you will receive an extra special little gift, thank you gift from me. But you got to use it to get that gift, okay? So as you come on today, say hello. If it's your first time here, tell me, how did you find me? I'm very curious to know how you find me. I do boost a lot of my videos, so I don't know, just kind of curious to see if the things that I'm doing are right or they're just not paying off, if you know what I mean. So as you come on, say hi, make lots of comments, and most of all, please share my video. Now, why should you share my video? I'm going to give you 3 good reasons to share my video. Number 1, it helps me, doesn't cost you anything. Number 2, I'm going to be giving away the 2 projects that I'm making today, next week, to one lucky winner. And you win by making comments and or sharing. And then number 3, if you share, your name gets put on a special wheel that is at the beginning of each month, and that person, only the sharing people, get a chance to win a special gift just from me for sharing my videos. So I'm going to turn the camera down. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me look at some comments here. Hold on. Let me fix my screen. I'm going to move it over a little bit. Okay. Good morning, Wendy and Landa and Jackie and Stella. Oh, girls, good morning to you and welcome. So I'm going to turn it down and I'm going to show you my Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to spin, and then we're going to get busy making 2 really, really cute projects. And I'm going to tell you some other good stuff that's going on with Stampin' Up! And me, maybe, okay? You want to see my eye today? Is it better? I think it's better. I've even got mascara on the top eyelid, but the bottom eyelid, not yet. Still too swollen. But I'm improving. So hang on, let me turn the camera down. Okay, here we go. Oh, coffee. Thank you, Linda, and good morning. Colleen, how's it going? Aren't you in Montana, Colleen? Are you nice and cool up there? I'm so envious. We are about to burn up down here in beautiful Granbury, Texas. Oh, mercy. I think God's mad at us. Well, he ought to be, but that's another story for another time. Okay, so this is my Wheel of Fortune. And all of these names got on there simply by making a comment on my video and or sharing my video. So I'm going to spin, and they're going to win these 2 projects that I made last week. Plus, there's an extra little bonus. I'm going to include a PDF with instructions and measurements and stuff like that, along with these 2 cute projects. So, good morning, Betty. Hi. You did good. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. Isn't that a cute little store? Okay, here we go. Y'all cross your fingers. You might win. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Linda, you won. Oh my goodness. And Linda's on here. Yay. Okay, I'm going to put this up. And we're going to put Linda's name on there. Now, Linda, I've got 2 card classes this month, and I want to see you at one of those card classes. I'm getting a little bossy, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to fold those up like that. Okay, there we go. Miss Linda, congratulations. Yay! All right, hold on. I got to sit this over here. Okay, now, a few little things that are going on in Stampin' Up! World. Oh, good. Not in Montana. I'm in New York. Colleen, is it cool up there? Oh my gosh, anything's got to be cooler than Texas. That's all I got to say about that. All right, celebration. I have got some exciting and yay news about celebration. Unfortunately, you have to wait until tomorrow. I am working on my August newsletter, which will go out tomorrow, and it will have the update with the update of celebration on that newsletter. So if you are not receiving my newsletter and you would like to, well, you can message me. I don't know that you would want to put your address in the comments here, but if you do, you may do so, or you can just private message me, or you can send me an email, whatever floats your boat. Now, celebration. Got some great news coming on that. Okay. All right, here's some more great news. Free Tax Day. Woohoo! This will also be in my newsletter tomorrow. Now, I know you don't all live in Texas, but if you do live in Texas, our Free Tax Day is August the 5th through the 7th. That is this coming weekend, boys and girls. And then right here, which this will be in my newsletter as well, this tells you what is tax exempt. So, we want to save every way that we can, right? Well, I do anyway. So, yay for a free tax or no tax. Now, in August, I am starting a new little card kit. I don't have all of the kinks worked out, so if you will bear with me, we'll get through this. But in August, I'm offering a card kit, and we're going to feature this cute Christmas Scotty bundle. Okay, hold on. I don't know if you can see it. Now, 2 of the sentiments are Christmassy, and 2 would be just any occasion. So what's going to happen with this card kit is you will receive $20 of free merchandise. You will get materials and a PDF for 8 cards. It'll be 2 each of 4 designs. And it's all for $42. And that includes tax and shipping. Now, if you want to add on the bundle, you may do so. Good morning, Terry. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Betty says, I would have bought more, but I already have. Okay, yeah, you have bunches. Well, you've won quite a few from me. So, but thank you for going to the store and buying my cards. I appreciate that. So, anyway, I will have some more details about this kit, the August kit, in my newsletter tomorrow. Okay, further details will be there. So, there's that. And I think that's all. Now, here is how you find me. I'm going to zoom in on this just for a second. There you go. This is how you find me. This is how you shop with me. LazyDaisyStampers.stampinup.net. And here's the host code. Use it if your order is under 150. Use it to get a special gift from me. Now, if your order is over 150, don't use this, but you will still get that special gift from me. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Terry. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to zoom back out. Okay. So, let me clear just a little extra spot here so that I can hold on, I'm going to get that light out of my eyeball. And let's get busy with our first project. Isn't that pretty? Now, yeah, it's okay. But what you can't see is that this is our new in color glimmer paper. Will you look at that? It's simple, but it's colorful. It's glitzy. I love it. So we're going to make this card today. Now, I saw this card online somewhere. Yeah, Terry. Ooh, it is. It's so pretty. This is the 2022 through 2024 6x6 glimmer paper. I believe the description is in the description on this video. But anyway, we're going to make that today, and it's real simple. Now, whoever wins this card next week is also going to get a PDF with measurements and all that kind of stuff, okay? I'm going to set that aside. And then this is the glimmer paper. This is 6x6, and it comes in the 5 in colors for new this year, which is Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, Starry Night, I guess I could read. Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide. Yeah. Did I name all 5? Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide. Jeez. And then here's your PDF that you will also win for next week, simply by making a comment. But most of all, I would appreciate a share of my video. So here we go. And we're going to be using the Happiness Abounds stamp set. Sparkles, yes, Stella, just like you, honey. You sparkle. Well, Wink of Stella does for sure. I sparkle sometimes. I don't think today is one of my sparkle days, but hey, maybe another sip of coffee. That might help. Okay, so in this Happiness Abounds, we are going to stamp this, we're going to stamp this, and we're going to cut them out. We are going to use this greeting, which says, wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. But of course, if you don't have this stamp set, use what you got. Sweet Sorbet, do you like that one, Wendy? Now, I will say that this is one of the cards that we made in card class last Saturday. And I will say that everybody seemed to really like it. So here we go. Here we go, here we go. This is the first layer, is a 4 by 5 1/4. These strips are, what are they? 1 1/4 by 5, and there's 3 of them. Any color you like. It doesn't even have to be glimmer paper. This could be cardstock, and you could emboss, dry emboss each color with a different pattern, or not, you know, just anything. Just use your imagination. Okay, so I'm going to kind of dry fit these on here just so I kind of know, because it's a pretty tight fit. So if I can just get my, okay, I'm just kind of looking to see that my outside border is kind of going to be the same or close to it at least. And I would say that the only thing you kind of want to make sure of is to make sure this is kind of an ombre. It goes from light to dark, so you just kind of want to pay attention to which way your ombres go. Just make sure they're all the same, but then honestly, you don't really have to if you don't want to. Now, I normally put the two, what's the matter with this thing? I normally put the 2 outside pieces. I don't think that works real good with this one, but I'm going to give it another shot. Since I kind of dry fitted it, and I kind of know that my border's teeny tiny. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll see. It looks crooked to me. We'll see. Oh no, that's going to work. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's a little bit crooked, but maybe we can disguise the crookedness of it. Just kind of hold it for a second. That's what I do. I'm gonna, let's see, there's no, where's my card, by the way? I buried it. There we go. There's my card. I have short memory issues. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I can attach this first layer to my card base because I don't have ribbon involved and I don't have anything that would limit me or prohibit me from going ahead and attaching it. And if I do attach it, then I don't have to worry about losing it on this desk. Mary Ellen, good morning from Montana. Oh, you're the one from Montana. Okay, I was thinking that it was my other friend. Where'd she go? Or Colleen. Okay, no, Colleen's New York. Mary Ellen is Montana. Good morning, Donna. You're excused for being late just because you shared my video. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to do a little stamping and a little die cutting. Okay, this is just a scrap. It's 4 inches long, okay? This is just a scrap because I'm going to stamp my flowers and my leaves and then I'm going to cut them out, okay? I really thought that I had these. I was all ready, but I guess I'm not quite as good as I thought I was. Where's my black ink? Black Memento. I'm going to stamp them in. Just 2 of them is all I need. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get another piece for the inside, and it measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to stamp my flower right down here. Now I'm just cleaning off my stamp over here to the right. If you hear a little squeaking, it's my stamp cleaner. Okay, I'm going to put this right there, and I'm going to stamp my leaf. And then I'm going to die cut them out. And I love my little mini only because it's lightweight, and I don't have to grunt and groan when I move it around. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. Hold your breath. Don't move. Now I'm just kind of holding it because my plates are a little bit bowed. So, yes, I know you've been in California, Mary Ellen. So jealous. Because I know, oh no. Let me get my die. I dropped it. Oh. Well, now I fell down. I don't know how these little things can, when you drop them, they go to the craziest places. Okay, let's see. I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh yes, California. Jack and I have not gone anywhere. We normally go somewhere during the hottest month of the summer. But with his surgery and then my little surgery, we just haven't felt like going anywhere, I guess. Caitlin, good morning, sweet girl. How are you? Welcome. Caitlin is a hairdresser here in Granbury. I hope that's okay if I tell them. She has a beautiful shop, and she does all kinds of stuff to make a girl pretty. She does hair, she does eyelashes. I don't know, I'm sure she does other things. Oh, and while I've got this out, I'm going to use this little thing on here. Let's see, hold on. Now, you know you want to put your straight dies at an angle because it's easier on your machine, on your dies, to kind of do it at an angle. And like I said, this is just a scrap piece, but it is 4 inches wide. Linda, she owns the Brazos Beauty Bar. Is that correct, Caitlin? Be sure and tell them. I'll give you a shameless commercial here if you'll tell the girls. I believe it's on Pearl Street. And I'm almost positive it's called Brazos Beauty Bar. So you might want to check that out, Miss Linda, if you're looking for someone. She's an awesome lady. Okay, I think I'm done with my die cutting. So, okay, oh, I need this stamp because we got to stamp our greeting. Okay, thank you, Caitlin. Braz's Beauty Bar. Oh, I got little dots on my stamp. And you know these stamps are so sticky. It's not wanting to let go. It probably won't hurt one bit. Okay, I'm gonna put this a little bit over there. Okay, I've got this. I've got these two. I've got my, okay. Let's stamp our greeting. And I'm gonna stamp it in Orchid Oasis. Now, did I tell you my card base is Tahitian Tide? That's the prettiest color. Oh my gosh. I love it. Now you want to stamp it kind of over to the side. Oh, you know what? I pulled out the wrong stamp, but that's okay. This stamp says you are wonderful in every way. Well, that works too, because you are wonderful. Good, 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 good. Check her out, Terry. Tell her you're my top fan here on Facebook and you need to get fixed up. Okay, now, this is going to just go right on there, just as a little decoration. Uh-oh. And these are both 4 inches. Okay, I might have known I couldn't do that. Hold on. Let's get this lined up straight, okay? It would be good for this to be straight. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, for these, now, originally on this card here, I used my blending, my blender pens. But you know what? In class, we used the dauber, our finger dauber, and I like it much better. Look at that. Easy peasy. Done. Now, I think some of the girls still use the blender pens on the leaves, but oh, wait a minute. I want Parakeet Party because that is one of our colors in the glimmer paper. So, let's see. Let me clean out my little dauber here and see. Okay, that'll work. And you just want some color. It doesn't have to be colored all over, okay? Doesn't have to be solid. Oh, wait. Forgot my inside. All right. I think that's way prettier than the blenders. What am I trying to say? For heaven's sakes, what are these? Alcohol markers, Stampin' Blends. Jeez. If I only had a brain, people. Okay, inside, outside. Okay, I think I'm ready to put this together. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside and get it out of the way. I need more glue. I think that is exactly what my problem is. There we go. Got that. Okay, I'm just going to lay this down flat. You could pop it up. You know you can. It's your card. I'm not popping it up. And it's, kind of centered. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you want to take it to the top, you can. If you want to pull it down, you can. And I'm going to pop up my 2 flowers with my dimensionals. These are about gone. Woohoo! All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna snip. No, I'm not. My scissors are gone. Hold on. Good morning, Cindy. Hey. This set is Beauty Abounds. No, Happiness Abounds. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. I'm kind of place these one on top of the other over here. Well, the phone never fails to ring during my videos, but probably most of y'all don't have a landline anymore, but I still do. Okay, we're going to put that up there. I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, Cindy Clayton, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing, Shirley. I appreciate you. Terry, you never look messy, honey. Okay, let's see. Now we need to decorate it up a little bit with our In Color matte decorative dots. Now I will tell you that I used Wink of Stella on my flowers also, just to give it a little extra bling as well, kind of to match the paper. Cindy, this paper is the 20, well, it's the In Color for this year Glimmer paper. And oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yep, it's pretty. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to be a good girl and use my Take Your Pick tool. Let's see. We could use, oh my gosh, y'all, we could just use all kinds of colors. Look at here. We can use, no, let's do this. Let's use different colors on. Maybe my little spatula would work better because I can't seem to get that. There we go. Yes, ma'am. Okay, and then, all right, we'll just do that. If I don't do this, I'll lose them. Okay, we're done. I think we're done. There's our first card. I don't know, I'm sure you can see all that sparkle. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you, Linda. Okay, card number 1. You're going to get a PDF if you win it next week. You're going to win by making comments, and you get extra enters on the wheel if you share. So I'm going to clean up this for just one little second. Move it out of the way. And oh, we've got such a bright and beautiful card next. I have used the Butterfly Kisses 6x6 paper. I have also used the new In Color 6x6 paper. Here is our card. Now, you know you don't get a whole lot of the same design in the Butterfly Kisses. So that's why I've kind of showed you several different ways to make that. But there's what I've made. And we are using Best Butterflies. Let me fold this and put it up there to add to your card that you're going to win next week. Okay, best butterflies. I'm actually going to use my Stamparatus because, and I'll tell you why. When you have a stamp that's kind of big and more solid, I like to use the Stamparatus because I want to make sure that I get a good stamp. And then I'm also using a celebration item called Amazing Phrases. And look at this. I love this font and I love the sayings. Love, love, love it. And it's free. Woohoo! All right, let me get my Stamparatus. Now here's what I'm gonna make. My card base is Parakeet Party. This is out of the, I just told you, what is it? Best Butterflies? No, Butterfly Kisses designer series paper. This is that paper, and that's on the back side. That's going to be my first layer, and we all know the first layer measures 4 by 5 1/4. Mary Ellen, thank you for sharing. You girls are doing such a good job today. I do appreciate you. And then this is about the largest butterfly print that I had left in my Butterfly Kisses paper because I've used so much of it. And I'm so proud of myself that I've used so much of this paper. Woohoo! And then this is Sweet Sorbet that I'm going to cut out my butterfly. Now this is also from the Butterfly Kisses designer series paper. And this is what I'm going to use to stamp my woohoo. Okay, so that's not going to work. This needs to go up a bit. I'm going to put it right there on that top line and see if that's going to be, oh, that's a good spot. Yep. Okay, so I've got just, can't stay in frame, y'all. I'm sorry. I got just a little bit of tackiness to hold my paper down. So I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Starry Sky because it's a nice, good, dark blue. All right, I'm going to put my stamp pad under here, move my stamps off to the side. If you put your stamp case under this side of your Stamparatus, it kind of supports it and makes it kind of level so that you can stamp it better, okay? So just tap, tap, tap. Don't worry about that because with a Stamparatus, normally it's not going to make any difference. Stay put now. I don't want to have to. There we go. See, it's stamped and it's a good stamp, but it's not deep. And I want it deep, solid coverage all over. Okay. I'm going again. Just to make sure. Okay, I'm happy. But that is the beauty of the Stamparatus. You can stamp it as many times as you need to get a good solid image. And then I'm going to take this over to the sink and really clean it off. Well, I don't know, that did pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, I am. Okay, set that aside. I'm done with my Stamparatus. If you don't have a Stamparatus, I do highly recommend one. Okay, one more sip. Okay, okay, I need to cut that out. I need to cut out my butterfly. All right, let's do this. Where did my butterfly go? Okay, I think I'm going to use this pretty big one for that. And these are the dies that come with this Best Butterflies stamp bundle. I have used this a lot and it's just so awesome. You'll love it. Okay, now for this I used, oh, you know what? I've already put it up, but I've got my deckled dies. I wonder if one of these would cut out my Yoo-Hoo. Nope. Darn. I love these deckled dies, y'all. Okay, so I've got these out. I wonder if one of these will cut out a Yoo-Hoo. No. Okay. I'm going to go get them. My stitched rectangular dies. That's what I used. So just a second. Here they are, stitched rectangle dies. If these ever go away, I'm going to be really, really sad. And that's the one I used. You get a ton of them. Look at that. And these are so wonderful because you get stitching on them. And I believe they stitch on both sides, inside and outside. So let me get my little mini out. Whoopsie. I am going to have to cut this down for my mini. Okay, there's that and that. Oh, I better close up this ink. I almost put my elbow in it. That would have been hilarious. Okay, now when I am cutting out a die that is real intricate, because my plates are bowed, I always go back and forth and I hold it so that my die doesn't shift or slip on me. But it's just because I'm too cheap to change plates. And it's not like I don't have extra plates in the drawer. It's just I want to get all of my money's worth. Are y'all like that? That's why I'm a paper hoarder. That's exactly why. And then these, they just fall out. Look at that. Zip, zippity, zip. Now, the only things that really don't fall out are these teeny tiny holes right up in here. But I just take my little pokey tool and get to work. Okay, so let me get rid of some of these little extras. There you go. Now again, we've got a straight die, so I'm going to angle it in my machine. Well, first of all, I'm going to look at it, make sure I line it up straight. And I think that's straight, and I just happen to have a little not double-sided, but post-it tape. And see, it's at an angle. And this is not what I call an intricate die, so just one pass through is sufficient. Okay, I think that is all for my die cutting. Now, I would say the only bad thing there is about these stitched rectangle dies is you have to be very gentle undoing them because they stick good because of all of that stitching. So there is stitching. There's stitching on the inside. And then if this was a piece that you wanted to use and you wanted a cutout window, you've got stitching right there as well. I just don't know if you can tell on screen here, but yeah, it's stitched on both sides. All right. Okay, these are scraps. I'm tossing them. Probably y'all would save them, but I'm not gonna. I'm not that cheap. And I'm not calling you cheap, but, well, maybe I am in a way. I don't mean to. All right, let's assemble this card. I think we've got everything cut out that we need. I'm gonna get some new glue because I'm tired of messing with that. Here we go. Here's some new glue. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's a pretty card right there. Make sure your card opens up right and then stick it down. Got a little wiggle room. Love that wiggle room. Now I'm going to attach these two together. Now I do believe that this one is a 3 by 4. And then, of course, this is just a 1/4 inch smaller on each measurement. So 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, okay? Easy peasy. You could also pop that up. I'm not going to. Because you have to be careful mailing these cards when you get too many pop-up layers. Oopsie. There we go. I am popping that up. I mean, a girl can just go so long without popping something up, right? Absolutely. We gotta have our pop-ups and we gotta have our bling. That is not up for debate. Y'all might notice that I'm not using my other little pokey tool. I'm trying to be a good Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because y'all know I've all started out with the Cricut Mini. Well, not mini, but when I first started, before I knew anything about Stampin' Up! And the Cricut machine is really what caused all of this stamping business. Hi, Jackie. I do. I love these bright colors. Okay, they're all off. Anyway, yeah, the Cricut is the reason I got into cards. And that's another story for another time. But I'm going to put that right about there. And then I'm going to finish poking out these teeny tiny holes. And you know, you don't have to. It's cute whether they're poked out or not. But the machine mostly got everything except these teeny tiny things. And I'm going to pop him up with my mini dimensionals. I think I am. I think I am. One fits right there beautifully. Okay. And I want to kind of give his wings a little movement because he's about to fly away. Where's my rhinestones? I don't know where they went. Let's see. Oh, those don't match. I think I used our original colored rhinestones. I wonder. Let's see. Oops. That's pretty. I put 3 on him. Oh, yeah, that is pretty. That really picks up that red. I like it. I'm not even going to talk about those because I do believe they're retired. Don't tell anybody. And there's that cute, simple little card. But how colorful and happy is that? Okay, so for the inside, I'm just going to put a 4 by 5 1/4 piece in there, and then y'all can put whatever you might like this card woohoo to be. Because it can be a birthday, it can be a congratulations, you did it, you know, multiple choices. All right. Ooh, look at that. I was messy today. All right, here we go. Where's my other card? Here we go. There's our 2 beautiful little projects for today. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comments. Be sure to make comments, even watching the replay. Make comments. Share it. It's all good, and you'll get extra chances to win these cards next week. What if I zoomed in? Is that too much? Well, I can't. It won't go. I'm sorry. I just shake my camera. That's all I do. So, yes, I hope you enjoyed these projects today. I hope it inspired you to use your Stampin' Up! Products. Quit hoarding that paper. And I'm serious. Use those stamps. Use that paper. Use those dies. Thank you, Linda. You're just saying that because you won. Okay, my next 2 in-person live card classes. I'm trying to get back on schedule, which is the 1st and the 3rd Saturday of each month. So card class this Saturday, 1 p.m., my house. And then again on the 3rd Saturday, I don't know the date, the 20th? I don't know. Look at your calendar. 1st and 3rd Saturday. Sign up. I've only got 3 spaces for Saturday. So, and we make different cards with every class. So don't think that you can't take but 1 class a month because you will make the same cards. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. So, thank you for joining me again. Thank you. Share this video. Tomorrow, this video will be up on YouTube under Lazy Daisy Stampers. Please go over there, like, subscribe, make a comment, whatever it takes, because YouTube is not going anywhere for me right now. I've got to do something because I've probably not got some of the parameters or whatever set up properly. I'm telling you, technology is going to be the death of me. Okay, enjoy the rest of your week. Stay cool. Do something fun and crafty, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you next Monday, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Monday, 10 a.m., right here on Facebook on Darla's Cards, or the next day on YouTube at Lazy Daisy Stampers. Bye, y'all. Have a great week.